Hello and welcome. This is Frostpunk again, but now we're going to try a new scenario. And this scenario is going to be the Arks. As the brightest minds of Oxford and Cambridge, we have been sent to save priceless seed and plant specimens from the eternal winter. Do we have what it takes to keep the seedling Arks safe? As I said before, I'll try to keep the difficulty on medium, normal, whatever, because I don't want to get stuck, because hard difficulty is quite hard indeed. So, as we begin loading, I have to say that I have updated the recording settings, and hopefully the frame rate is now better than it was. I have also seen, well, more than seen, I have found a compression method in, what was it called, Handbrake, that makes the videos quite small and manageable, so I'll be using that from now on. Let me tell you, sorry, please tell me what you think about it in the comments. Okay, so the seedling Arks. We've been chosen to safeguard the priceless treasure, the seeds and seedlings of plants from all over the world. They've been deposited in seedling Arks to stop them from freezing, but it falls to us to build a city to protect these precious buildings until the winter ends, however long that may be. The only way to do this is with the automatons. We'll ensure the green earth is reborn, even if we aren't there to witness it. Let's get to work. So yeah, these people are pretty set on creating an autonomous city that will survive even them. So you gotta admire their resolve in the face of everything. Factory plants. We've reached the generator site and the seedlings are safely stored in the seedling Arks. We were supposed to deploy automatons to make sure the city can run itself no matter the weather, but the transport carrying the factory plants was lost in a blizzard. We need to build a beacon and send a team to search for it. Okay. So, in contrast to the other scenario, we're just 45 engineers and an automaton to begin with. And that complicates matters. That makes it way worse. And yeah, also, these are the seedling Arks. At this moment, they are livable because, well, they seem to have some nice insulation. But this is going to change. I mean, even day 4 the temperature is going to drop already, so first thing first, we need to start gathering some resources. Preserve the seedlings, yep, I know. If they fall below chili for too long, well, you lose. That's it. You're doomed. Now, let's start. I have no coal. I have some wood and some steel. So, what am I going to do? Well, first thing I'm going to do is set the automaton to work on getting crates. And some engineers to work on the coal pile. And steel I can manage without for the moment. So, go there. So I will have an automaton and some people working on wood. I don't think I'm going to need more coal than it is right now, but we'll see, we'll see. This seems like a pretty awesome position for gathering posts. So I'll start to build it already. Do I? Ah, it's a shame. I'm not able to reach all 3 of them without building a street. Well, what can I do? Go on. Street. So, the next thing I'm going to build, like, immediately is 2 workshops. Well, one of them to begin with. And the door. Because in this scenario, going down as fast as you can in the tech tree is essential. Essential. Okay. Now engineers working there. You add some engineers. I'll add some research later. It's still work time, so go on. Now, in this playthrough, you may have observed that the seedling arcs are way beyond what the generator can provide, even with range 4. So yeah, the only thing you can manage is to go for steam hubs, of course, and heaters. At the moment though, since that I'm going to be fine for like 3 days, I'm going to go for the beacon, because I'm going to need it quite soon. In fact, I'll need some engineers from this. Research, go on. And what I also need to do is to turn on the generator, because automatons need to go to a generator or a steam hub at least once a day to be able to work. No roof over our heads. I'll provide shelter for everyone, don't worry. So, since it is now the end of the workday, please provide me with some housing for everyone. How much wood is left in there? 70, so okay, hope rice is good. What I'm going to do pretty soon is take the automaton from there as soon as the wood crate is depleted and put him in here, because this will mean that wood will be gathered from all these free piles 24 hours a day, even at reduced efficiency. So, okay, now we have the first sick. Wow. Can you manage for at least just a few hours, please? Okay, now beacon research. I don't have enough steel, which is a problem. So you guys keep working in there, please. The automaton is about to finish that. What new research can I get? One that preferably only costs wood. I could go for the steam hub, but I'll go for the heaters right away, because at the moment I'm not in no need to go for the steam hub. Now automaton has depleted the wood crate, so please go work on the steel wreckage, with the hope that tomorrow we'll be able to invest in the beacon. Now I need to build a medical post. And you're working fine in there, but I'll get 2 engineers to work in. What? I mean, since I had some engineers left over because the coal pile has been depleted. I got about a day of coal, so yeah, go work in there. I'm going to start thinking about coal production pretty soon, it seems. Pretty soon. So I know it's 1 o'clock in the morning, and you may be I know all of that, but the beacon is still not risen, so oops. Two people are being treated. Now we have the beacons. I already had it. I was researching heaters. But oh, yeah, I'm blind or something like that. I'll build a beacon. Here it's okay, I guess. And what else? What else? I could go for more scouts, but I will lack the people. I'll go for faster gathering at the moment because at the start of the game it's quite useful. Oh, temperature is going to drop though. From comfortable it will be, what was it, pleasant or whatever? Oh, now, yeah, immediately the food situation started to become a problem. So I could build a cookhouse. Now let's think about where I will put the steam house. Since I definitely will put one in here, I'll build a cookhouse here. Maybe I could wait just a little bit, but I don't want to, you know, start making my life difficult just at the start of the game. So okay, I'll go for drawing boards. I have more than enough wood thanks to these very dedicated people in here. Beacon built. Now, okay, you're telling me to go to the abandoned supplies. Oh, sorry. Many things at once. Storm on the horizon. Captain, with the beacon operational, we can clearly see the storm approaching from the south. It's still some distance away, but we'd better keep an eye on it and make sure we set up the infrastructure needed to hit the Arks before it hits. I see. Yeah, so pause. Pause. I'll create a scout team to go to the abandoned supplies. This is getting built, surely. Yep. I have an automaton free, so go on. I could put him on the steel wreckage, but no need to. I'll make sure that we transform the food into rations. And done. And now disconnect you from there and put you in the steel. I have 138 food rations, which should last me a while, and I have been neglecting the Book of Laws, which is not good. Okay, I'll go for radical treatment right away, so I can go for overcrowding. Temperature situation, thermal camera, livable. Okay, people are not going to get sick right away. Scouts, what did you find? Our supplies are covered in snow and ice. They seem undamaged. We'll have to dig them out to be sure. Steel and stinkers. We spent hours hacking at the ice to free our supplies, but we did it. We were forced to abandon them once. Doing it again would be unforgivable. Yep, I agree. Broken automaton, that sounds good. Industrial ruins too, but let's go with one thing at a time, please. Next. Generator range not needed. Generator power, yes, good. But you see, in this playthrough, I'm going to go with hothouses because you cannot go with hunters, basically. Hothouse it is. Coal, I can still manage. Wood, it's okay, it's still good enough, the situation, so I have 10 free engineers. Seedling Arks might freeze. Captain, in a few days the temperature will drop. Our seedling Arks will be in danger. We have to keep them warm with heaters or steam hats. I I know. They are chilly, but when I activate the heaters, they will just be chilly again, even with the temperature drop. So, on. I have already researched a hothouse. So I think I may have to start working on resources. Now, coal mining straight away? Wood I have, steel I also have, but coal wasn't that the... Oh no, there's also coal piles, so... You know what? This may be a mistake, but I will go with crafting machines. Because, you know, crafting machines will make the... where was it? Exploration industry, no? Oh, it's not here yet because I haven't found the plans, but I should be able to unlock the factory at some point. And factory means more automatons, so... Yep. Now, I said that I would build a steam hub in here, so I can put the hothouse in here too, because once I build it in here, it will hit all this area around it. So we use the steam for it. Yep. Thank you for warning me, but I know. How much steel is it? Oh, only 13. Huh. So I will take this automaton and make it build in the work in the coal. Broken automaton. Only the top of the automaton is sticking out of the snow. Digging it will take some effort, but should be worth it. I agree. This automaton was left where it broke down. Thankfully, we've managed to dig it out and fix it. We can now send this fully operational automaton to the city. I was about to do a Star Wars joke. So, Lost Dreadnought. Yep. This should give me the factory plans. People working here. It's chilly, so good enough. Coal is about to become a problem, but automaton can work in there. Problem solved. I am in fact gaining coal. More adaptation. Overcrowding. This will mean that one medical post will be able to serve a huge portion of our population. So good. Even if some discontent will come for after that. So okay. Nice. Our expedition's main vehicle left hopelessly wedged in a crevasse. Exploring it will be difficult, but we have to find the factory plants that are on board. I agree. We're rappelled down into the crevasse. English is hard. Listening to the ominous sounds of the ice cracking under the weight of the steel behemoth. Yeah, that does sound like a precarious situation. After an hour or so of searching, we find the documents safe and retrieve the factory plans. We must get them to the city as fast as possible. The weather is getting worse by the minute, and we need automatons to secure the city and the seedling Arks before the storm hits. So, even though I found some promising places, I will go back to the city immediately. Excellent! Now we can start setting up the automated infrastructure to keep the seedling Arks at a safe temperature. Bring back the plants, set up a factory, and increase the number of automatons to 3. Hope rises. Good, good, good. And I have the drafting machines, which means I can go for more scouts and lighter scout sleds, disregarding everything else in the process because that's how I roll. Well, truth be told, we're not in immediate danger right now with either wood, steel or coal. Food is being produced. It's not being cooked though, because I have no people to destiny to so that they can work here. So, but yeah, I still have food rations. Pretty good overall, I guess. Now, the seedlings are in danger because the temperature has dropped. Oh, not the seedlings, I mean. People could be in danger too. They will start getting sick rather soon. So let me just turn on all the heaters. That gathering post is cold, but it's only a day that we have to manage, so go on. Scouts have returned to the city. Yay. So most scouts is about to be researched. So I'll send you to the industrial ruins first. I'll send the other scouts in another way. So you see, now that I have so much steel and wood, I'm thinking about going for bank houses so that my people don't freeze. Having said that though, that scout sleds is incredibly important in any kind of play. Automaton reaches the city. Good. Get on cooking. Oh yeah, you have to. Right. Go on. Tech factory. Now another steam hub will be set up around here. So I'll build a factory in here. Frostbite. Oh yeah, people are working here and I'm in no danger with the cold, so stop working in there. Stop getting frostbitten. Oh, the automaton project. Yep. Carry on. Wood crates depleted, and these are about to be depleted too, but this will mean a lot of it. Lighter scouts, light research, good. There should be. Yep, there's place for this sick people in here, so nice. I recently lighter scouts led, so you see, I will go for bank houses straight away. I mean, I have very few people to work with. From the start of the game. So having 5 sick people, well, 7 of them, is a huge hit to productivity, which is not good. Okay, now what? Care house? Yeah, care house, go. Where can I build it? If I build it in here, you know what? I'll just turn it so that it is 100% covered by the steam hub that I will put in here. So, as you can see, this map is all about building the heat districts, as you may call it. Okay, your food crate is only 16, so okay, this will be depleted tomorrow. Oh, work it is called, but yep, resources is going to be needed soon. Production queue empty. So build me an automaton, please. Care house promise fulfilled. Hope rises. Nice. What? Oh, I have sick people. Yeah. Coal and steel. Buried alive. We discover a bounty of resources as we dig through the snow. Sadly, that's not all we find. An avalanche killed everyone who worked here. Their corpses, have been frozen solid. The relatively light clothes and the insignia of Her Majesty's Prospector Corps So yes, they were explorers, sent north to look for suitable places for generators during the onset of the Great Winter. Maybe it's for the best that they weren't there to witness the fall of the Empire. Coal and steel, yep, returned immediately to our city. So, now, what I want to do is I'll get 5 engineers out of there and build a new scout team. Go on. Resources will be a problem rather soon. I know I keep saying that, but I have to remind myself of this because I tend to forget these things, as you may have noticed. Okay, temperature rises, which means heaters are not needed anymore. Not needed. Scouts have returned safely to the city. Right. You go to the windswept snowfield, which I think is just a marker in the Frostland, whatever. But yeah. Now, how's the cooling here? 405, nice. I have way more steel that I know what to do with. Bunkhouse is starting to get researched. Now, okay, you have 10 people. 10 people means more workshops. So if I build a steam hub here, I guess I can put a workshop in here and another in here by turning it. I guess if not, I'll just have to go for the steam hub range upgrade. And down, up, down. So this will be minus 40, minus 30. The subject needed. Give you an automaton. Yep. We're about to. Okay. Many things at once. People. Ooh. Wood situation is not good though. I have spent it all on the automaton, so immediately go for the Waldwood. I was 6 wood units away from breaking my playthrough. I mean, I could have always gone for sawmill, but you have to be extra careful. Extra careful. Oh, autonomous city. The automatons are performing admirably. Now we have to make sure to make enough of them to automate all the critical operations in the city before the storm hits. It's the only way to ensure that the seedling Arks will be supported during the storm. Hope rises. Good. A new automaton has been built. I have 1 automaton free, which... Okay. There. There. And since I have 1 automaton free, I can destine it to the coal biome. Once I have the wall here, I will destine it there, but for the moment. Mountainside Cave. A short tunnel leads into a vast natural cave complex. It seems to have been used as a warehouse. There are still some supplies in here. Good. On the verge of collapse. This cave could collapse at any moment. It's no wonder it hasn't been turned into a permanent shelter. We'll take what we can and leave before we're trapped in here, or worse. A lot of wood and some raw foods. Good, but first I'll send you to the empty shelter. Next. You don't have... I do not have an automaton free because it's being tampered by that engineer, so okay, 2 free engineers work on the factory. Now you know, since I have nothing else to do in the factory at the moment, I'll send all the people to make me food rations. Food situation is under control, but it's better to keep ahead of the curve. Always. Now, close. Prosthetics. I don't have to build anything at all, and it makes my people happy. Wall drill. Yep. Wall drill. Where? Yeah, in here. On. Now, is there anything I can research for 10 wood? I don't quite think so. Oh, this still works. Fantastic. Not that I need them at the moment, but coal is good. Steam core needed. Yeah, I'll give you a steam core. The malfunctioning automaton has been repaired. So as soon as this place has been built, oh, this still works. And well, do not research anything because I cannot research anything at the moment. Yeah. Waiting, people are waiting, yeah. A distinct spot in Frostland. Icefall mine. You go to the Icefall mine and you empty shelter, snow crawler and snow covered supplies. Go on. Are you getting built? Yep. Automaton. Now, I have automatons working in a lot of places, but now my quest is to employ at least 2 automatons in the coal industry, at least 1 automaton in the steel industry, and at least 1 automaton in the raw food industry. So, please go on. You. I could send you there. Give me coal. Not that I need it, but it's nice to have it stockpiled. Icefall mine. This mine is at risk of being buried by an avalanche at any time. Must have been abandoned a long time ago. Coal and steel. A hasty exit. Judging by the equipment, it looks like this mine was constructed before the Great Winter, possibly by the first prospectors to explore the area. The general disarray inside the building suggests that they were abandoned abruptly, presumably due to some sort of earthquake. Many valuable resources have been left behind, which I will promptly take and send you there. And I'm guessing that I will recall them pretty soon because there doesn't seem to be anything else worth exploring. So at this point in time, situation seems under control, trademark. So I will leave it here for the first episode of the Arks. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.